A lot happened in the year 2020. The pandemic, the lockdowns, the stimulus, unemployment, investing in gear to stimulate the economy via spending said stimulus and whatnot. There's a lot of nice stuff that happened to kind of, as, you know, be the silver lining to the dark cloud that was 2020. And in my case, it was with the shutdowns and everything and things along those lines. And stuff along those lines, being able to really take a look at streaming versus videos, and invest in equipment to support both streaming and videos. And so, part of what I did last year was I bought a Canon camcorder, and for the first time since my original camcorder in 2006, the Canon Allura I had back then, I finally had a camera that supported an external microphone. So this opened up the wonderful world of external microphones in terms of content production and things like that. So this opened all of that up, and that's when I found out that MP4 doesn't play nice with any of my video editors. I've upgraded actually to Corel Video Studio 2020 Ultimate Edition, and I still have these problems. There's a version of Vegas on Steam that I could pick up, that I could try using for this. I don't know if it's going to work, because I've actually seen some tinkering with MP4s have the exact same problem. All right, let's brighten things way the heck up, and let's load Firefox for the YouTube Cloud Editor. There we are. YouTube Cloud Editor for the video You're a Twitch Affiliate, So What? Is a great showcase of this problem. I like this song a lot. So, all right, ready? Let's play it. Make sure this goes out too as well. So, you're a Twitch affiliate.
So what?
Sounds great so far, but what we need to do is we need to go through the phantom syllables and block them out and hit save changes on this. So I've really been nerding it out about the Twitch affiliate program lately, learning a few things here, digging up some information there, and all of this after having just become a Twitch affiliate in December of 2020 to round out the end of the year and the whole 2020 thing. However, getting Twitch affiliate has not stopped me from thinking about just what the ramifications of that program are. And one of the things that I keep seeing on social media over and over and over again is people blowing Twitch affiliate completely out of proportion. There are people out there who are frustrated as heck because they've been grinding away and they still can't get Twitch affiliate. At the same time, there are also people making a huge deal out of the fact that they got Twitch affiliate, and they're all proud about it, and they're going around like, I'm a Twitch affiliate! I'm a Twitch affiliate! No. Neither of those takes are the right way to go about things. Let's talk about a few things related to this Twitch affiliate program and whatnot. There's one right there. Right at the end before it buzzed out. Stop, there it is. So, one of the cool things about the YouTube Cloud Editor is that whereas the Twitch highlighter only goes down to the second, the YouTube Cloud Editor actually goes down to the frame. So, I put the thing over here. When we get to this little bump right here, you'll hear the phantom syllable before the scene change. Program and whatnot. There it is. And if we back up specifically, you see, it won't even let me stop there because it's playing that as the transition is taking place. But as you can see, boom, mouth is closed. I wasn't actually saying anything. The software is actually introducing a phantom syllable right as the MP4 is getting cut. So what we'll do with that, let's go to trim and use the split function. Make sure we keep it at level 3. Actually, no, it was level 4. Let's use the split function to remove that from the dialogue. And losing that split second isn't going to hurt anything, because you're probably not going to notice it because these are phantom split-second syllables that are jarring when you hear them right as a scene is getting changed. But it's not really enough of an amount of time that is going to make that much of a difference. Here's what I'm talking about. Affiliate program and whatnot. See, that's what it's supposed to look like. No phantom syllable as it's making the switch. I'm actually legitimately curious if a lot of the... So what we'll do is we'll keep this at... What we'll do is we'll keep this at the level of detail, which is level 4 on the slider bar. We'll keep this at level 4 as we continue through the video. These people making such a big deal out of Twitch Affiliate have actually read up on the history of the program. Twitch Affiliate actually went live in 2017, so it is very squarely a product of the Amazon era over on Twitch. That's true, actually. Twitch Affiliate represents what happens when you try too hard to lock down creators. Something I have to talk about is with regards to multi-streaming. Multi-streaming is bad. It's better to cater what you have to the specific platforms to play them to their strengths instead of go one size fits all. Amazon having bought Twitch in 2014. And of course, as Amazon has exerted some at least amount of influence on Twitch since they purchased them, it's been worth noting that there are some Amazon things that have been becoming part of the Twitch experience, such as, for example, Amazon Prime, something Amazon's been working on for the last couple of years. Now suddenly there's a Twitch variant of it called Twitch Prime, with the free sub and some of the other stuff that's a benefit of Amazon Prime. Now, of course, known as Prime Gaming. This is something actually YouTube is test marketing a competitor to Twitch Prime. That will be cool. Doesn't take that much in terms of mental gymnastics to start thinking, wait a minute, Amazon has an affiliate program, and they've had affiliate programs since the 90s. Why wouldn't they adapt that for Twitch with something like the Twitch affiliate program? And that's pretty much what we have here. The Twitch affiliate program is the one example in the big 3 platforms out there of a second, more entry-level tier of monetization. You have YouTube Partner, you have Facebook Level Up, and you have Twitch Partner, and now Twitch Affiliate. The very thing we're talking about today. That time it didn't do it. That's cool. So that time it didn't really do it. So that's really what we're looking at here. That's one of the problems with this and how I know it's a glitch. It's not consistent. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. But I think given the amount of detail we have in here and the fact that we can go down to split-second things to chop out, we should be able to clean this up pretty nicely. And for the people that have watched the old version of it, they might watch it again later, and they might not notice until they'd have to have watched this to really know that anything was cut in the first place. This is something I've been meaning to do for a while. Another thing I have to do is an experiment to see, is it MP4s crashing into other MP4s that cause these sound glitches? Or is it, could I, for example, change the buzz cut with the raster, the television raster, to something to AVC HD and get around all of this? I gotta do some experimenting with that and see how the editor handles it. So what's the big deal with Twitch Affiliate anyways? Well, nothing really. If you want to go get Twitch Affiliate, by all means, go and get it. Just understand what you're getting yourself into. Because one of the things that I haven't seen the commentators who talk about the whole Twitch affiliate thing talk about is this whole idea that when you get involved in one of these monetization programs, you are essentially involving yourself in the corporate struggles of one of these platforms as it tries to compete with its competition. That's what I was talking about earlier during the recap section. So yeah, if you become a Twitch affiliate, you're basically wrapping yourself up in Twitch's problems being primarily a live streaming platform. Twitch affiliate and YouTube partner have the same payout threshold of $100 to keep costs under control, so you don't have financial transactions for pennies and all the associated fees for little penny amounts or something. But it will take you longer to hit Twitch affiliate. Unless you have a bunch of subs and donos, it will take you longer to hit the $100 on Twitch affiliate than it will take for you to hit that on YouTube partner. Just to give you an example, I got Twitch affiliate at the end of December, but I got my first payout as a YouTube partner in a matter of months after monetizing the channel in May of 2016. I had a first payout around Thanksgiving. I highly doubt I'll hit $100 on Twitch anytime soon. And so that's the thing, you got people that, let me just look at some of the things on, let me just open up Avast Secure. I don't think it'll break the video. Let me head over to Twitter. Actually, let me head to my blog. MultimediaJay.wordpress.com and look up the article about Twitch affiliates, making fun of Metallica getting dubbed with Echo Bell music from the Content Creations Boat Anchor. Twitch tuber has left the building. Yeah, well, Ashney came back. Ristar versus Sistar. Psychology stuff. Why Twitch affiliate should just be a bucket list item. I think I went back a little bit. I think you have to go back just a hair further than that. Did a bunch of shout outs. Brokenness of Twitch in Twitter keywords. Affiliate so close. Grinding affiliate. Keep grinding affiliate. All right. Let's look at Twitter here. So close to that affiliate status. So close. 21 followers left to go. Please. Where's a please come watch me thing? I have emotes on the way and everything. I'm so close to hitting affiliate on Twitch. I'm going to start grinding again. I'm so close to affiliate. What an incredible stream today. Hell, you got less than 3 concurrents and you're celebrating that. Your platform is not introducing you to an audience. And why should they? Well, I poked the hornet's nest earlier this week saying, why should Twitch care? See, first affiliate stream, an ad. Thanks, Twitter. Anyone grinding to affiliate needs some love. Grinding for affiliate. I want to actually maybe add something to this, like Twitch affiliate proud or something like that. Someone who is actually proud of getting 3 concurrent viewers. When you can get that from, let's see, Twitch affiliate proud. Just got Twitch affiliate. I'm so proud of her. My friend just got Twitch affiliate. I'm so proud of her. Yeah, I could probably dig around Twitter. I could dig around Twitter and stuff like that, but it's all marketing. It's all the ruse. It's all the way. It all comes down to money and commercial business stuff, fundamentally, like it often does with companies. So only one glitch so far. I thought there was a couple more of those. We continue. People usually don't even like to think about that when they sign up for these sort of things. They're like, oh yeah, monetization, sign me up. But there is an element of the platform reflected in the monetization programs that you join. One of the reasons... That's one of them. And that was not with a buzz cut. That was with a hard cut. Where is that? One of the... It's this thing right here, I think. Take it up to, we can actually go all the way down. Well, now we got dots. It looks like an Atari game, but I think these 4 big dots right here are what we're talking about here. That was it. Now we can't do this at level 5. We gotta go back to level 4. So this blop, this blip, bloop, bloop, bloop. One of the reasons why right there, that's what has to go. So back it up before that little blippity bloopity and hit split. Throw in a split. And let's just move it over to try here and see if it sounds okay. Programs that you join. One of the reasons... Nope, it's further back. Let's do this. Try again. Element of the platform reflected in the monetization programs that you join. One of the reasons why I very... Yeah, except it kills the music. Can we back this up a notch and without getting the programs that you join? One of the reasons why I very specifically want... Okay, that's going to be jarring because you're going to hear the music abruptly stop. Or maybe it's the system processing the video that's doing this. That you join. One of the reasons why I very specifically... I don't know, I think we should just, we should just eat the jarring... We're trading one problem for another here, but instead of saying ret randomly without actually saying ret, we're just going to the next scene. It'll probably be a little bit better. It'll probably be a little bit better in the final version of it. You could always swap in the music if you really wanted to. Programs that you join. One of the reasons why I very specifically wanted to become a Twitch affiliate was so I could compare Twitch affiliate to YouTube partner. Hey, you know what? Why don't we do that? Let me open up the other browser again. What's my static CPM on Twitch affiliate? I've actually been comparing it. Can't say it because that's internal business information. But let me actually go to my stream manager. Do I have that on here? Yeah, stream manager, Twitch. Go to the affiliate section. This is internal business information, so I'm not actually going to say the number. Community. Settings. Affiliate. I'm up in the corner there. Affiliates. Where do I see my CPMs? I think it might be under analytics. You see. The last time I looked at this, I was like, oh, that is crap. That is complete crap. Tier 1 subs, Well, I'm not hardly doing anything on Twitch, so of course there's nothing there. Views by location. Wow, they're actually trying some kind of something or another here. It's in the affiliate section. Affiliate onboarding, that's already done. Payout method, the affiliate agreement, emotes, bits and sharing, leaderboards, revenue share for advertisements. Ha 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 ha. Don't make me sad anymore, Twitch. Most of my YouTube videos get better CPMs than that. And Twitch is wondering why they have to wrangle their creators to get them to run ad breaks so that there can be mid-rolls on the platform. Essentially, someone goes to use the bathroom. Let's run ads to turn off pre-rolls. I mean, even some... I was looking over some of my CPMs because YouTube has dynamic CPMs. I was looking over some of my CPMs earlier for the YouTube videos. Nearly all of them are better than what Twitch offers as a flat CPM for those 50 bazillion Totino's pizza roll ads or whatever. Actually, I think Twitch is having an advertising inventory issue because I saw the Twitch ambassador commercial from a year ago for Indeed.com making the rounds. I mean, when I first started fooling around with streaming last year, I was seeing this. This blue-haired lady was like, hey, I've got 10,000 subscribers on Twitch. Yay, congratulations. You have a pre-tax revenue of 6 digits, 10,000 subscribers, 2.5 rule, because Twitch takes half your freaking money, 25,000 a month times 12. $300,000 a year pre-tax. So, what's the highest tax bracket or whatever for that? And what does that take that down to? But, I mean, $300,000 a year to sit there and play video games with some goofy blue hair and a light show. Wow. Hey, the ruse is real. People think they can become that person if they stream on Twitch long enough, not realizing that there's always more to the story. Hand sanitizer time. Plus, I think this doubles as moisturizer because it's the suave stuff. Loads of extra glycerin compared to everything else. That's why I'm trying to use it up. So, I hate how it makes my hands feel, but it's probably better, like it's a moisturizer or whatever. Winter. We continue. Because I've been a YouTube partner for nearly 5 years, and as YouTube has developed over the last couple of years, particularly with how they've responded to the rise of live streaming, I've started to really understand more and more the genius of the decisions that YouTube has made. It wasn't very easy to figure this out, but once I did, it was that light bulb moment, and it was a real blast. YouTube streaming. It's kind of those once you know type things. So, I'm doing a react to my own video. What am I doing? Trying to find audio glitches to get rid of them. Is there one about to happen? I see a little bulge in the wavelength. You know, the idea of channel memberships was kind of nebulous and seemed like a ripoff of Twitch subs at one point. But what I had to do was I had to learn why Twitch does what they do with the streaming culture and things like that in order to fully appreciate what YouTube has decided to do in order to react to it. It was right there. And it was basically a replay of the react. And I saw that coming too. Like this, there's a blip in the middle of the silence. Yeah, take that. What does it sound like? To react to it. It was only after... Yes, I'm getting the beginning of it because the audio doesn't completely line up. In order to react to it. It was only after beginning to compare numbers between Twitch affiliate and YouTube partner that it really hit home for me. That when you become a Twitch affiliate, you're wrapping yourself up in the limitations of Twitch as a platform. Twitch has decided to double down on live streaming as the near exclusive focus of the platform, despite Twitch having more than enough of an adequate video experience to expand into more after-the-fact video. It's true, you know, I mean, Twitch could support uploads if they really wanted to. It's just the last time they did, they got flooded with everybody's Let's Plays. But who is going to still do Let's Plays? I mean, unless you're a dyed-in-the-wool Let's Player on YouTube, like H.C. Bailey or something. Guy I've been watching for years, great at what he does, makes Let's Plays entertaining even in the 2020s. So, unless you're a bona fide classic Let's Player Why would you do that in the day and age of streaming? Unless you're doing like a guide or something like that, like a video guide or something along those lines. Why would you do something like that? So just stream it, cut out the boring bits, boom. Just make sure your commentary is perfectly fine. If you can do a live commentary, then fine. But see, Let's Plays were always, to me, the less structured gaming videos versus reviews. And I always wanted Play Some stuff to be somewhere between a one-and-done review and a unorganized Let's Play where you're just playing through the game doing random commentary the whole way through. So I always wanted to hit the middle ground between that. Today with the streams, I think we do that because there's plenty of commentary in the gaming streams. Just have to bring back the sound effect with a custom transition, which is something I can do on this behind the scenes stuff while I'm at it.
But if you look at some of the things people were saying at the recent GlitchCon conference, it doesn't sound like that's in the cards. This will affect your experience as a Twitch affiliate, as well as how quickly you grow. A big thing to keep in mind is that Twitch affiliate and YouTube partner both have $100 payment thresholds. You need to make $100 before you'll get paid out, because you don't want to be having transaction fees on pennies and stuff like that. So the question is, how can you grow on these various platforms to get to that $100 mark? On Twitch,
that time was fine. So this doesn't happen all the time, but you can hear it when it does.
You will be almost exclusively tied to live streaming in order to move the bar in terms of progressing towards those $100 payouts. You're talking subs, not even donos, because donos can be done independently of Twitch, but subs, bits, cheering, things along those lines, as well as some ad impressions here and there.
So that's the thing, too, is that because of the lack of evergreen support, your number will advance more slowly as a Twitch affiliate than as a YouTube partner. So it's harder to get partner, but you're going to want to go for it anyways. And, you know, the watch time can be something that you build by just putting content on the platform and getting used to it. Although I still say YouTube needs to bring that down to quarterly instead of yearly. Like, cut the goals down to where you can get it in 3 months if you're a persistent content creator, as opposed to needing to wait a year every single time.
But the problem with ad breaks is that you don't really have as many choices in terms of ads, because Twitch is wrapping up creators in the whole ad process with the whole, do you have pre-rolls, or do you turn off the infamous pre-rolls by running mid-rolls? When do you run mid-rolls? You only get a half hour with no pre-rolls, blah, 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 all of that stuff.
Yeah, and the numbers between it, too, you kind of change one ad impression to another. You're not really gaining anything from that. The reason why Twitch has that sort of thing, and let's back this up in case there's another glitch. The reason why Twitch has this sort of thing is because they are figuring out that ads are a big reason why people leave a stream. If somebody has no reason to watch you, they go and they see 5 little 30-second ads or whatever because they come in during an ad break, then they never really, they watch somebody else. The winner-take-all nature of streaming is one of the reasons why I do hybrid streaming. Because truly, if you're just starting out as a streamer, your audience consists of people, whoever they are, if there are any available when you're streaming, who will literally not want to watch anyone else for whatever reason, and they're watching you for whatever reason. People have to choose to watch you when you're live, and literally nobody else, because it's a streaming environment, not a video environment. That should scare more people than it does. It certainly discourages people when they've been barreling away on Twitch for 2 years and can't get any concurrence, as some of these frustrated, can't get affiliate people that I've been reading their tweets on Twitter have been sounding off about. But it's Twitch. They are centered so much on streaming. People don't realize that has its consequences versus videos and streaming like what you have on YouTube.
All of that stuff. Ultimately, when you look at the number of ads available, the CPMs, which are internal, so I'm not going to talk about them here, as well as the other things that just add up to, like the strengths of YouTube with evergreen content, what you run into is that ads on Twitch are kind of blah. I mean, if by wild chance you can get a lot of people watching uploads, VODs, and highlights, maybe you can have a purple YouTube type experience with Twitch's systems inserting mid-rolls into the after-the-fact content that your audience checks out.
But there's no reason to do that. People don't go to Twitch to watch old stuff unless it's somebody they really like. User base training, user base conditioning, that thing we're always talking about on here. Twitch doesn't have it. And YouTube, with some of their new cutting-edge features, doesn't have that either. So I think they could do a better job of telling people why channel memberships are a good thing as opposed to a ripoff of Twitch subs.
But fundamentally, people are just going to Twitch for streaming, and that is both a blessing and a curse. Now let's compare that to
That worked okay, no glitch there. Let's continue.
YouTube. YouTube is incredibly strong at after-the-fact content, aka videos. And because of this, you can create stuff that plays to...
Whoa, that was a video glitch there. What happened, YouTube? Transcoders screw up?
And because of this, you can create...
Yeah, right there. This is part of the same take. I don't know if the video file was corrupt or not, but... This is the old presentation rule once again. You can have problems with the video, but what really matters is the audio. If people can't understand what it is that you're saying, again, radio versus television, then you've just lost the entire presentation. It does, you know, and YouTube benefited from this in the early days of the platform, as nobody could make anything that was all that good looking with 100 megabyte upload limits. So YouTube should be very familiar with this whole idea of audio is key. You can lose the video, but you can never lose the audio.
Stuff that plays to those strengths is not time sensitive and can be enjoyed for years after uploading. So, whereas with streaming, you have to, number one, stream at a time when people will watch, hope those people watch, then hope they dono or sub or cheer or something like that. With videos, you make something and then people watch it whenever they have time.
The article I was looking at for YouTube in 2021 mentions the testing of the applaud function, which is a way to dono on videos. When YouTube rolls that out and they start educating the user base about super chat, super stickers, and channel memberships, Twitch is in trouble. This takes one of the key reasons why people left YouTube for Twitch from a monetization perspective and deals with it. Yeah. It's gonna get interesting. As long as if YouTube made a couple of UI changes, they would send Twitch racing back to the drawing board. So, again, Twitch is like Blockbuster Video. They've found one thing that they're successful at, but the next big thing is something they want to try and not have to deal with until they absolutely have to, and then when they finally do, it'll probably be too late. C'est la vie in the world of online media.
Time. And if new people come to your channel and you make it easy enough for them to do so, if they're curious about your content, they then go on a binge watching spree a la Netflix.
Yes, that is YouTube. I've done it so many times. It's like in Civilization, you know? Playing a Civilization game, one more turn. Next thing you know, it's 3 in the morning. You got work in 3 hours. I didn't get any sleep because I just had to get through this next turn. One more video. Oh, crap. I've been watching random videos for the past 5 hours that have nothing to do with what I was originally looking for on YouTube in the first place. Thanks, algorithms. But darn, it was entertaining.
You know, and they become familiar with what it is that you do by checking out your entire back catalog. There have been some YouTube channels that I've been introduced to. I can vouch for this myself because there are a couple of YouTube channels such as the Game Chasers that I've been introduced to over the years where once I saw one of their shows, and they actually made formal shows for their channel, I went and binge watched their back catalog. Then there was Roadkill, a Motor Trend show about guys that tinker with cars, not unlike how I tinker with computers. I find out about this show, love watching it, think it's awesome, and next thing I know, I'm watching all kinds of Roadkill episodes, and I'm like, you know what, I'm playing a game, let's play that Roadkill episode over and over again. It is this kind of stuff.
The Game Chasers streams too. I gotta check out their streams one of these days. I actually have to go out of my way to watch a couple of their streams. The algorithms will bump them to the top in my live list, and bump ABC News and whatnot down. Animal Planet's at the top right now. I found out Animal Planet is streaming their TV on YouTube, just like QVC and whatnot. Then again, we live in the day and age of Pluto TV and Peacock TV, so television's trying to stream like the rest of the world. So live streaming, baby, everybody's trying it. Welcome to the 2020s. Whatever.
That eventually leads to, of course, more ad impressions, even if I click the skip button and stuff like that. And that, of course, builds up to a passive income, which is not tied to you streaming, not tied to you being live. And then YouTube rolled out the memberships option. Make compelling enough content between videos and streams, and you'll have something akin to subs on Twitch as a YouTuber.
And it will cover a lot more and support a lot more content and encourage you to do a healthier balance of videos and streams when you get it right. And in the case of, well, if I don't stream enough, nobody's going to watch me, hybrid stream. Make the stream double as a video after the fact. Because, I mean, it's 2:30 in the morning Eastern time here in Connecticut. I can't expect anybody but night shift people to be tuning in live. It's just a side effect of me being a night shift guy. But on the weekends, when I'm doing afternoons, evenings, I see more concurrence on here than I do on YouTube, on Twitch. So Twitch is just a sidecar for, you know, stuff that's very Twitch-like in terms of gaming and stuff. So if it goes anywhere, yay. Otherwise, I already know the reasons why it won't. Twitch has a lot of administrative problems, not the least of which is they can't bring in enough people to the platform who don't already want to become streamers. So again, talent inversion. Too many streamers, not enough people to watch the streamers. And a mess the rest of the way with the baked-in elitism of their weak algorithms, making certain that their core talent, the biggest of the big, continue to crush everybody else. And nobody has a chance.
Took me a very long time to figure out why this is such a good idea as a competitive move versus Twitch, but once it hit me, it was one of those light bulb kind of moments.
That's one of them. That little blip right down there. Get that out of there. Take it to here, put in a split. Windows menu's not showing up, is it? Yeah, not like there's much anyways, but OBS. Let's do this. Get that out of there. What does this sound like?
Kind of moments. So when you become a...
See, the thing is, it blips out the music for a second. It blips out the music. That's jarring. Not as jarring as the Phantom Syllables, though.
Kind of moments. So when you become a Twitch affiliate, what this ultimately means...
So, let's just do this to here. No, I can't get that. It's not precise enough. The frames aren't covering everything.
Kind of moments. So when you become a Twitch affiliate, what this ultimately means...
The background music is either too loud or it's being compressed, so I hear it differently than most people will through their speakers. So yeah, this is DJ Williams' music from the Whitetail, which we now know YouTube strikes a deal with artists. It's not really the artist's tracks. YouTube owns the rights to them, and they just get paid for submitting content if they agree to the terms. So it's an interesting setup, but the YouTube specificness of the Whitetail fundamentally means that I need to have some kind of music available for multi-plat stuff, like what to use for the Be Right Back screens on Twitch or something like that. So let's see here.
Is that the struggles that Twitch has versus YouTube and Facebook right now, as well as the lack of breadth of content that's available in terms of being focused almost exclusively on live streams, is going to affect your experience as an entry-level monetized creator, or whatever you want to think of yourself as, versus something like YouTube Partner, where you have a lot more freedom in terms of, do I want to stream today, or do I want to make a bunch of videos and work on the passive income by making stuff that's high quality that people want to watch, sometimes multiple times, and, you know, just watch them after the fact, and new people, when they show up, they'll have a bunch of stuff to watch, and that kind of activity, especially when the algorithms kick in, will build up a passive income that can finance things like equipment and things along those lines, fun money and whatnot. And then, of course, you can try and get people to do super chats and other stuff, or channel memberships, when you stream and you're putting on your live shows and stuff. You just got to understand, there are some things that streaming is better at, and there are some things that videos are better at. So play the formats to their strengths and try for the best of both worlds.
It's not just about that either. It's also about free support. When you have, here in the United States, an economy that has contracted more from the pandemic than it did from the Great Recession, and more people out of work, you look like a jerk badgering them for donos. It's cool that some people have super chatted me on here when I've done these streams, and I've gotten more super chats on YouTube than I have donos on Twitch. But it's tips. It's something people choose to tip you for because they're being nice. The bread and butter, though, would be things like memberships and ad revenue. The easiest of which would be ad revenue because it's free. Just like how one of the reasons why I maintain a rinky-dink Twitch affiliate thing is if someone has Amazon Prime and they want to support via Prime Gaming, they're more than welcome to do so. It's a free way of supporting what I do to the tune of $250 a month, but I believe we have to make some stuff that people want to support. Don't put the cart before the horse. That's why I don't have channel memberships set up, even though I've been eligible for them for 6 months. I need some more tech videos for that. And I need to take a closer look at how YouTube, with all the stuff they're working on, is moving beyond ad revenue as being anything serious. So that way, maybe YouTube can take a page from Twitch in this respect and realize if they get a lot of channel memberships, it's a 70-30 split, yes. But if they can get people to do channel memberships, the ad blocker thing will become more and more irrelevant. So maybe they can change up the algorithms to split off discoverability from money, and I'll see very different numbers for my videos than I've been seeing for the past couple of years, where it just looks like all they care about is what brings in the most ad revenue, or what makes the most money, or what's the most advertiser friendly. So what if we had a I'll tell you one of my more radical ideas that I risked getting in trouble in the comments section of one of the Creator Insider videos for. I want to see YouTube Studio, what we're looking at here, expanded so that I want to see this expanded so we can see whether or not mid-rolls are pulling their weight. Or is it such a pathetic little amount of ad revenue that you might as well just shut them off on most of your videos and give your viewers a more ad-free experience? It is kind of jarring when the algorithms put 7 ad breaks in a 15-minute video or something crazy like that. So if the mid-roll ads don't really bring in a substantial amount of revenue, I know, then shut them off and give people the visibility to decide when they should shut them off. And so you don't lose viewers by chasing pennies, essentially. So, I mean, right now you can see that, especially on my channel, the extreme majority of ad revenue that I have comes from skippables. But I don't know when those skippables are. Are they before, after, during? How much of that is mid-rolls? Should I only have mid-rolls on with streams where we'll easily clear the hour mark? And that would make more sense because that would scale a bit more, which is what Twitch is looking for with their mid-roll deployments as well. Take them off the videos because most of the videos are like 15 minutes. And think about it this way. If you were listening to the radio, you get like a commercial break every 15 minutes anyway. So if you're making 15-minute YouTube videos, then why not just skip the mid-rolls? Well, I would like to see the visibility to see that the mid-rolls are not worth running and that you should just do pre and post. And when your video is too short, you're forced to do pre and post roll anyways. So YouTube, I want to see YouTube Studio be able to show me what percentage of ad revenue are the mid-rolls and whether or not they're worth running. Otherwise, I have half of mine just wing it and turn off mid-rolls for anything that's under an hour long. Anything 15 minutes or so. Make it so that the commercial breaks, so to speak, match what you'd see on radio or television. Not this weird stuff that YouTube is experimenting with. We continue.
Try for the best of both worlds.
That one would fine.
At the same time, I really think that Twitch is leaving potential on the table when it comes to their near-exclusive focus on live streams. The video experience on Twitch is actually pretty decent. I think it's probably one of the most underrated features of the platform.
But Twitch doesn't use it. 3 views on my Overture. 3 views since January, end of January. Too many clicks just to look for uploads in the first place. People don't go to Twitch to watch uploads. And Twitch is going to lose out. Because when more people discover the number differences between YouTube and Twitch, they're going to realize I have X amount of people that are donoing X amount of money and whatnot. It'd be better if they helped me get to the payment threshold on YouTube with a mixture of videos and streams than on Twitch with Twitch affiliate and nobody donos when you're live, you don't get anywhere. Perhaps you never hit that $100 payment threshold until years later if you can't get anybody to watch you. And Twitch is exactly the perfect place for you to not have anybody watching you because they're smaller than YouTube, a lot smaller, and they just don't bring in enough people who just want to watch. That's why you're seeing Twitch using expansion categories in bizarre places like sports or art or something like that when they're originally a gaming platform. The only way Twitch fixes this is bringing in lots of people who will watch but not want to become streamers, and good luck with that, because the brand is just too strong.
Yes, you have access to transcoding, decent 1080p 30 and 60 video playback. There will be ads, but the ads on Twitch are actually time limited.
Major potential left on the table for Twitch and videos. So you like, for example, Ninja. Why should Ninja need a YouTube channel? If you like watching Ninja, can't he just put all his videos on Twitch and have like a satellite channel for YouTube for the endemic audience that won't give Twitch a chance? Why does it need to be videos, YouTube, streams on Twitch? Answer, it doesn't. Twitch just doesn't want to put in better video support. We're a live streaming platform. You're a limited platform, more like.
Ads are sold in blocks similar to radio and television, so whatever mid-rolls you get are actually going to be fixed lengths, even though you don't have a skip button. Unlike on YouTube, where there have been problems recently where people are using the skippable ads feature to literally send their YouTube videos through the advertising system. So you'll be watching a video, and all of a sudden you get a skippable ad that's actually someone else's YouTube video, and it's completely different than what you want to watch, and you click skip just about all the time because you're like, I don't want to see this stuff. Come on, why am I seeing this yet again?
I hate those hijack type things in the advertising system. I hate it. You're watching a video, suddenly you're watching someone else's video unless you run back to your computer and hit skip, or you get up off the couch or whatever. Beautiful time to have a lap board so you can do keyboard and mouse from your couch if you're watching this on a TV.
That kind of thing is not a thing on Twitch. At the very same time, Twitch's video system, if they can get the algorithms correct, so it doesn't show you the same stuff you've already seen over and over again, like my last experiment trying to binge watch someone's clips a couple of months ago. But when you watch video on Twitch and the video is over, the next video that is queued to autoplay is usually from the same channel. So if you want to binge watch someone's back catalog of uploads, VODs, highlights, etc., Twitch actually makes it pretty easy to do so. And there's often a more suggestions button that you can click on to get essentially a YouTube end screen in Twitch.
Missed potential, Twitch. Missed potential. You have everything to join YouTube and Facebook as a video and stream platform, but you just GlitchCon, Emmett Shear's like, la la, my dog, or whatever. Or, hey, look, we're in a different dimension. Woo! 60s sci-fi clearinghouse in 2020. Yep, everything's there. Will Twitch ever do anything with it? Who knows?
Twitch does have video capabilities. The question is, when will the leadership at Twitch decide to try and expand Twitch to do more with video, similar to its two top competitors?
Yep, and that worked pretty well. That was a nice transition.
Until the Twitch leadership decides to address these platform problems, though, what you as a creator should focus on is what we as creators should always be focusing on. Whatever we can control. What content do we make? How good is it? And where do we want to send it? In the meantime, though, if you are able to get Twitch affiliate, have fun, but understand that Twitch affiliate and YouTube partner aren't really apples and apples to each other. They're different in the sense that the fundamental ups and downs of the platforms are represented in each monetization program.
YouTube's strengths with evergreen stuff is reflected in the partner program. Twitch's weaknesses with being live stream only is reflected in the affiliate program.
Despite the apparent similarities when you first check them out. Till next time, this is MultimediaJay signing off. Thanks for stopping by.
And that ad break that we see, this little blip right down here, this is where I thought that there was a problem with post rolls and things like that. That's actually a mid roll right before the end screen. And it's one of the reasons why, I want to say anything that's, say, less than 15 minutes or less, just drop the damn mid rolls. Only turn on mid rolls for stuff that's longer. I don't know if I can sort by what's the longest, though. Streams are usually pretty long, but that's the thing. YouTube needs to put in a way for us to see just what we lose and how small that percentage is if we dropped mid-rolls. I think only like live stream channels and things like that would really have something substantial there. And then everyone else turn off the mid-rolls because you're chasing pennies and driving away audiences and wrecking your presentation for what? Now, if it weren't for the cyclical nature, which keeps me from really doing apples to apples comparisons with ad revenue, I would do more experiments with mid-rolls. I tried turning off skippables once to do Twitch-style stuff, and things tanked badly because the wild majority of the revenue on this channel is from skippables. The question is, where are the skippables? And here comes the end screen. I like this, like, 50s, like, vintage TV theme. Ah, the YouTube audio library. It's why I've been such a fan of it ever since it has existed here. So, we can hit preview on this, and we can hit save to save the video. We can also do save as new to make a spin-off video. So what this is going to do is this is going to process, and everybody's going to see... all right, the disclaimer's on the screen. Put it back to Firefox. It might take a few hours for your changes to apply because the video is going to reprocess. During that time, viewers will see the current version of the video. You won't be able to make other changes to the video. While you wait, you can leave this site. When you save, we keep the original version of your video so you can undo your edits. If you don't want the original version to be stored, you can save as new and then delete this video afterwards. This is the power of the cloud editor, ladies and gentlemen. This is the power of the cloud editor that YouTube has. It goes down to the frame, lets you fix things like this after the fact. So anything you want to cut out, face blurs, things like that, it's really awesome. YouTube needs to do more with this kind of stuff. So in a couple hours or whenever this finishes processing, people who watch the video, you're a Twitch affiliate, so what, are going to see the version minus all those blips and bloops. And if the glitches in there are still there, then we could always revert and make some more edits. But the bottom line is, this is more precise than its counterpart on Twitch. The counterpart on Twitch that lets you do this with streams to cut out bits of streams that you don't want to keep around and then make the rest into a highlights reel. It's got a 5-second minimum last I tried using it for each clip, and it only goes down to the second, not necessarily the frame. So that has led to some goofball things with some of the radio style things I sent over in 2020. But I'm not going to go back to something like that because it just doesn't work very well. Let's do a few things with some other long form content as well, to show something that's more useful for this kind of stuff. And that would be something like this. So this is the stream that I did for Final Fantasy XIV, which is finished processing. And it's monetizable when it finishes processing. But I want to see, here's another use that I have for this thing. So notice how long it's taking to get off of that title card, because that's when I'm verifying that the connection is live before I hit start. So we're 10 seconds in now. This is on Twitch. I was having some technical difficulties when getting started. So finally, here comes that that Stream Beats music. So it takes almost 20 seconds for anything really interesting to be happening on the screen. So take this to 10 seconds. What does it look like? 1, 2, 3 seconds, 4 seconds. So what I think I want to do is I don't want to have more than like 2 or 3 seconds before to show the socials and everything. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to set it to 12 minutes in, and we're going to trim, then go down to say level 2 or something. Down at the bottom, the scroll bar, if you don't have problems with a start menu popping up, actually lets you roll back and forth. So what I can do is I can take this over to here, take this to here, hit preview, and I can hit save on this one as well. So the stream that I uploaded for getting back into Final Fantasy is now going to edit to chop out a lot of that dead air at the beginning of the stream. So it looks more like a proper, whatever you want to call it. So the video is being processed. That stream's going to update in a couple hours. Let's see, what else can I do here? So Texas, that was a spin-off video, so I've already done all of that. Is there anything else from Twitch? The Golden Age of Ad Blockers is over on YouTube. How long was the entry level for that? Let's see, Firefox. Here's that. And this has already been trimmed because it was a spin-off video. 1, 2. The Golden Age of... There, yeah, it was stuff from streams. Yeah, that was stuff from streams. Let's go back to my last live stream. A couple of my other live streams as well. Get those processing. So we got this Ooh. Channel page. YouTube.com/MultimediaJay. It took like a... this is where I got this idea from. Firefox. So here's the YouTube channel, right? Here's the generic thumbnail, but if I go to Studio, Recapped and Fixing MP4 Phantom Syllables, you can see the preview here. So this exists. So this exists in Studio, but it doesn't exist as a thumbnail. So yeah, I have to do some stuff with thumbnails and everything now. Maybe vary things up a bit. But let's see. Let's do this Rip Tech Videos thing. How long was the intro to that? Let's see. Well, I should just put Firefox. Yeah, put Firefox right next to the other browser. In case we're bouncing from browser to browser. 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds, I think is 6, 7. It's too long. We had to cut that off on here too. 10, 11, 12. There it goes. So let's do 10 seconds on this one too. Make this one shorter to watch. There shouldn't be a ton of dead air at the beginning of anything on this channel. So let me go down to level 3. We go to level 3 and then carefully move back so I can put this over here. We can hit save on this. So now it's going to be 3 seconds and stuff when it finishes processing. So preview and save. There we go. Let's bounce back over. Videos being processed. Check back later. Stream beats, the YTAL, etc. Let's just take a look at a bunch of these. Open them all up in tabs. Name's MultimediaJay for a reason. We can close the channel page now. And let's go to the editor. We can actually play some music now because we're not going to be doing stuff that has a lot of sound. All right. Let's go through these tabs. Finish them up and close them down. All right. So for this one, Much Ado About Stream Beats. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that 3 is good. I think I'm fine on the other ones. Editor. A lot to figure out for 2021. 1, 2, 3. Glitched. It's having trouble loading stuff. Might have to reload it. Let's try Name's MultimediaJay for a reason. I don't know. Is there some kind of resource quota with the system? This is an old stream. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We need to put a 10-second cutoff in here. Yeah. Trim this one down too. Trim. Level 3. This is the Foosley song. It's a love song, essentially, about two lovers and whatnot. But the instrumental has some really nice guitar work. Alright, let's chop that in. Take the dead air out of the beginning of that one. Save. Processed. Getting processed. Alright, let's try this again. This is glitched. Back it out and come back in. Alright, ready? 1, 2, 3. That one's fine. Alright, I think we're good on that then. So we got a bunch of different things processing, then the rest are gaming streams. Good stuff. I think that's that then. So this has been a great example of just what the YouTube Cloud Editor can do. In terms of spin-off videos, I might do the second part of this as a spin-off video and leave recap and the rest of it for people that want to watch the full stream. So I'll probably do something like that. And then the very loaded up, not loaded up, but the very commentary style recap and whatnot, we'll save that for the extended stream processing. But as it stands, put something up right now with regards to using the YouTube Cloud Editor, because these cloud tools are really awesome. It's one of the competitive edges that YouTube has over Twitch. Twitch has a less precise editor, and they have a lot of other technical shortcomings as well, but they're also a smaller everything, including in terms of how big the platform is. People overestimate how big Twitch is. They think it's bigger than it is because Twitch is incredible at marketing. Well, folks, it's time to wake up from the Twitch marketing. the more progress YouTube makes, the more these points are going to be hammered home. And let me actually bring up the Streamlabs Quarterlies Cruncher. There's a project that I want to do. We can just switch it over to Excel. There's a project that I want to do. Here we are with the Streamlabs Quarterlies. I want to expand this. We can save this for another night. I want to actually expand this to show the percentage of market share. So, creator base growth. So this is the growth, this is the hours stream. This is the growth of the creators that are on there. So you see a jump for this, and then we also see hours watched over time. We see YouTube's steady growth in terms of who's watching. Creator base, not so much on YouTube, because people fundamentally misunderstand YouTube streaming in its proper place versus Twitch streaming. But here's the growth of the platforms. If YouTube accelerates this trend anymore, we start seeing red and purple get a bit closer together. Yeah, so, oh yeah, that's right. I also put synthwave into the playlist too. That's why it sounds like it changed genres. But there we go. That's something I actually want to do. I don't know if I want to stream it or not, but I want to also show like percentage of market share as well, and see the progression of all of these as a percentage of the total market. Bring in the percents, not just the raw numbers, so we can see, you know, the growth of YouTube in particular, as Facebook is growing, but I think the real rising star is YouTube as a streaming platform. And we shall see that as things continue. Want to thank the folks who stopped by tonight, as well as the folks watching this after the fact. You want to check out some of the gameplay that I'm doing over on Twitch, twitch.tv/MultimediaJay, the home of Play Some Stuff Live and a gaming environment where some of YouTube's gaming quirks aren't a thing. And of course, streams come over afterwards, things like that, just like I did with that Final Fantasy stream, albeit with some edits because of the platform differences between YouTube and Twitch. So there are reasons to stream on Twitch, there's just not many of them. And people, by and large, overestimate what Twitch can do for them versus what YouTube can do for them. Do not base what you think of Twitch on the success of some big creators, because when you look at the origin stories, you find out it's not necessarily what you think it is. And this grinding mentality that you see on Reddit, it doesn't match up with the reality of things and the way that Twitch operates. Nor do we see any of the big streamers that folks are trying to emulate who actually got where they were through tons of grinding. But we'll save that for the cacophony of commentary videos that are floating around on YouTube from all these Twitch people that are bringing things to YouTube because their platform won't support this stuff. Right. Till next time, this is MultimediaJay signing off. Thanks for stopping by. Team Red Ascendant, Squad YT. The tube will rise again.